Hello everyone and welcome back to the third part of this video series, and today we're going to start with the modeling. And you can go about doing this many ways, thinking about using splines, but to make it easier just start using uh, box modeling techniques. So, and let's get started here. And you want to have some reference in case you need to check for the accuracy of things you're making. So let's start by adding a cylinder here. Okay, you can see it's not coming here, so let's go to the top view and add the cylinder. Rotate it here and bring it about this area, and go to what we have, scale it down and add a cap segment here. Let's scale it up a little, and let's make it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. Looks good to me. And let's just convert it to into poly. Now so delete these faces, and we'll delete the one on the back as well. So look at these. You can see and delete them. Go to the left view again, and let's delete these guys. Select these two vertices and move them down. Select these, move them down as well. This one up a little. And let's select one of these edges, ring it and connect. Now let's Control Alt X to see through, and let's slide it up like this, and select all these faces and delete them. So now what we want to do is select all these edges and move them on the back here. And let's try to scale it up a little. Select all, scale up, and move it up a little here. Don't forget to save while you are making changes, because sometimes it just mass crashes. So let's bridge all these three, select them and say bridge. Okay, so let's go to top view and change this to shaded. Let's move it, select all, and just get out of the section, move it on the side, and now we can start moving some of these vertices. So what you want to do is select these two, move them in little. Okay, before that, let's cancel that. Let's start by moving this like this way. Go back in, select those two, and move them in a little. Take the one next. So let's make this a perspective view. Z to zoom in and change that to orthographic and just keep that no, not that. Well, we can just keep it perspective. So select these two and move them in a little. Okay. I'm not getting a very good frame rate right now, so I will try to see how I can fix that, because right now it's very slow. Maybe I can just use one view. It's gonna help. Well, it does help for some reason. I didn't know about that. Anyway, select these two edges and move them a little. Select those two, move them again. Go to the top view and move those back in. And back to left view. Select those two, move them in, and let's go to the front view. Select these vertices, move them in. Select these two, these three, and connect them in on the center. What we could do is use the flow connect here. It's going to help us a little. And insert these guys, move them in like that. This guy here. We don't need it to be perfect right now. We're just trying to follow the general shape of the car. Move to the left view. Okay, what we can do to get some resolution here would be to add an edge over here. Let's just keep it on the center for now. And on the left view, let's start moving again these guys. Form a general shape here. We don't want anything to be like this straight because it's not gonna help for the shape of the car. Just try to move them best way you can to match up with the general flow. That, and select these two, move them in, go on the back view, see what we can do here. Move those up, and let's back to the top view. As you can see, let's see what those are, and okay, let's try move them in a little. Now, go on the front of the car, and try moving these like that. Okay, so let's select these guys, move them in little, like that. So I might want to move these planes back to their original positions here, so just we can see better. So let's move it even further. So select that guy, move back like that, and go back to the layers and freeze it. So we are getting somewhere here, but let's start adding some edges on here. So add like 4 or 5 of these. Well, let's just keep it simple for now, 4 will be enough. And Alt X, move back, and let's start getting some of these. So I have Alt Shift X as a constraint on edges, and I will move these. Well, first I will scale them on the D, and I will rotate them like this. Move them, rotate them again. Turn off the angle snap. Kind of get some shape going here, and let's do the same with these guys. Let's scale them here and move them like this. Can try to rotate them a little. And get these guys like that. right, rotate a little, and moving on the top view, or let's go on the front here. Okay, as you can see, what I need to do is go back on the reference images, bring these guys here and take this one right there, go back and freeze it, and let's get back here. Let's select these guys for vertices and move them in a little. Let's get out of the constraint mode. Shift X. And you can, as soon as right now, start looking at your reference images of the real car, so you get an idea of what's going on. So I will pause the video and check some reference. Okay, so I have some reference here, and I'm trying to see if I'm on a good start right now. So let's look at that. Let's move this guy back in. It's obviously very early, but we start to see what we need to change if needed. So we're good. So let's go back to top view. Try to move these a little. Alright, so let's add one more set of edges here by selecting these three and shift dragging them here. Go to the top view and move them right here. Control click the vertices and let's align them on the Z. Right click to set them at 0, and already see that we can use this one here. The edge was gonna be flowing here. Let's do that, and we need to have some kind of edge going this way here. We'll connect with these set of edges. Okay, let's try to see what we can move here. Go back on the left view. Okay, so to do this, let's try to think of doing something like this maybe. And select this right here, and select these edges. Well, before we do that, let's move on the top here by selecting these as well on the top and bring them in like that. And we can try adding one more. Go to the front view, see what we're doing right now. Move this up a little. Get these guys down. Yes. Okay, so let's move the left view and let's bring this guy here down a little like that. And if I check again the reference image to see we have okay, the panel is right here, so we're good. Let's continue with these edges. And make one set of edges, move them in, them down a little, select these vertices and start getting a shape here. Bend like that and it should be good. Let's move the top view and see what we can do with these guys. Okay, let's put them here. Get this one on here. Probably target well those two. Do it like this. Okay, this one can just continue this way. Over there, and let's move target weld these two and this one to here. Go to the front view, see if we're looking good. And don't forget to save. So I don't like what this is doing here, so I wanted an edge to come down here and match with this one. So let's see what we can do for that. Let's delete this edge and let's move this one here. Select these three, move them back here, down, and we'll see what we can do about this here. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Let's add this edge here and target weld. Let's do select this one, bring it up a little because we'll need another one here. So let's get this one down here and go to the front view. Try to change back this one. Like that. And these edges also needs to be coming kind of this way. To the top view and try to bring in these guys in. Okay, let's get back to this image and see what we can do with this edge here. So let's use these guys up here for that edge and bringing these guys in a little more. Let's try and bridge these two over there. And the front view. Let me get a front image of the car, see what we have there. Okay, so it looks like I want to use this a set of edges down to here. That would be best, so let's try doing it that way. Or what I can also do is try here. And we'll see what I can help. So let's select these guys and the left view, move them up and select these, bring them in. These guys as well. I kind of get the shape there. Okay, so that guy. Let's move these guys down. So I probably want to move these again, and I don't think I want to weld these two, but we can do is try to add a set of edges here. These guys in like that. Okay, so let's get back to our image. See what we want to do from here. Okay, I didn't want to have a triangle here, but I'll do it like this, and later on we can deal with the triangle. So move this in a little, and just up here. Let's add one more set of edges to match with this guy, and let's move to the left view, move them up like that, and get these guys up like that as well. Okay, let's target weld this one, this guy, and this guy up, this guy down. The top view again, and still trying to get the shape we want here. So like that, and like this. So I will probably end the video here since we already gone some ways, and on the next part we will start working maybe on from the back. I don't know. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.